Hey Blackjacks, I'm Cadet Second Lieutenant Ouellette, the Director of Physical Education, and today I'm going to show you how to shine your shoes. The first material you need is shoe shine. You need 4 total materials. So this is the first one right here. Any shoe shine works. This one is Kiwi shoe polish. It costs like $10, really affordable. And yeah, next item, you need shoes. Now that you have your shoe, the next item you will need is water. Now that we have the water, you need this water because this is what will basically shine the shoe. Sure, you have your shoe polish, but you need to apply the water to the shoe polish to get that really good shine. Speaking of applying, right here I got a 100% cotton t-shirt. Now I use this all the time when I shine because, well, first you can use really anything that's 100% cotton, whether it's a rag, a cloth, a shirt. And I got this at 5 and Below. It's right by the Best Buy. Really cheap. I just cut the shirt up and got this little cloth. So yeah, this is your fourth and final item, and this is what you will use to actually be rubbing the shoe shine in. All right, now that we have all these necessary materials, now let's get to the shoe shining. So now that we have everything, we have our shoe, our 100% cotton t-shirt, shoe polish, and water. Let's get shiny. All right, now that you got everything, first thing you want to do is pop this can open. You're gonna do that by twisting this little knob over, pops it open. Yes, as you can see, I used a lot of shoe shine. Yes, it's fine if this is dirty, that doesn't matter. So now that I have everything, just gonna open my handy dandy water right here, and I'm just gonna pour a bit in, covering just enough. All right, so we're gonna close the cap. There we go, one person job. Got my shoe shine out of the frame, you can't see it, but that's fine. So first things first, this is a really important part. So I'm gonna wrap my t-shirt. I'm gonna have my finger right here, all right? Gonna place the t-shirt over, and I'm gonna basically kind of pull it across my finger, and I'm gonna wrap it around, all right? And I'm gonna use the rest of my fingers to hold this. So this is the most important part. Right here is basically what you guys want. Like, you want a flat surface right here because that's what you're gonna be applying. You can do it 2 fingers, wrap the t-shirt around in 2 fingers, that's fine as well. So I'm gonna take my shoe shine right here, and I'm gonna take the shirt, 100% cotton, remember that, important, and I'm just gonna go in circles over and over and over and over to the point where I'm covering the shirt and shoe polish. So there we go. Now I'm gonna take the shoe. Now the shoe is dusty, so I'm gonna use this extra part right here to kind of wipe the front of the shoe. All right, now if you guys want to use a brush, it's your choice, but I use the t-shirt and it works out fine. So yeah, so I'm gonna wipe this a bit, get all done. As you can see, we had inspection today, so my shirt or my shoe is a little creased, or not creased, sorry, my bad, scratched up. Now that's because people stepped on my shoe and everything. Well, things happen, all right? So first things first, I'm gonna take the shoe and I'm gonna lightly go across the entire shoe right here. Gonna lightly go across it, and this is because I don't want to push the shoe shine in too far because I still need to apply the water, but also I need to get it in there. So you're just gonna press along. You want to cover up the entire front of the shoe. The reason you don't do the entire shoe at once is because, well, of course, the shoe shine will dry, and then it will make the water that you have to actually get it shiny ineffective. All right, so you want to cover up the entire front of the shoe with shoe polish, leaving basically no empty spots. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'll get this all around. All right, okay, looking good. I'd say that's good. Even though right now it's kind of dull and not shiny, we still need to make sure everything's covered. So now that it's still tight on my finger, no loose parts right here, I'm gonna dip it into the water right here. So I'm gonna dip it, there we go, a couple times. Now it's soaking wet. So this is the part where you need to apply a lot of pressure. All right, this is really important. So first thing, I'm gonna push really hard. Now as you see, you can instantly see right there that the dark spots right here, yes, that is where the shoe shine is. But the water right here, it's already shiny. That's what you guys want. Now, of course, I shine my shoes often, just like all leadership. And that is why it's kind of getting a bit more shiny real quick. All right, that's why you guys need to stay consistent in this. Easy process. So as you see, I'm shining over and over and over. I'm gonna get a little bit more water, all right? So there we go, dip it in water, still. This is basically, the reason I'm applying this water in the first place is think of it like your skin, all right? You have lotion. You can put the lotion on your skin, sure, but you need to actually rub it in to have an effect. It's the same thing with the shoe polish. You want to take the shoe polish, and sure, you can put it on, but if you're not rubbing it in, then it doesn't matter. So that's what I'm doing right now. Now, if you guys look closely, you can see that there is different little water spots right here that is all across the shoe. So I'm gonna shine the shoe enough to where those water spots are basically non-existent. You can't really see that. Because when the water dries, you know, you don't want different water spots on there. I don't know if you can see it already, but there's a bit of reflectiveness. You can see it in the shoe. You can see it all across the shoe. And this is how you get, well, what I call a perfect shine. It's real simple. As you see, it didn't even take me that long. So that's the front of the shoe right there. Really getting that gloss in. It looks really nice, actually. And remember, I'm pressing real hard, guys. I'm pressing real hard against this shoe. You want to make sure you apply a lot of pressure to it. And if you notice, I'm not dipping it in water constantly because I still need it to actually soak in. After you're done shining the front of the shoe, you want to let that relax right there. You just want to, you know, kind of set in. Basically, once you start with the other shoe, you would shine the front of that. And then after you're done shining that front of the shoe to this shoe, the original one, kind of wipe it down again. And then you apply the shoe shine. Once you do the same method you did at the front of the shoe, you want to do that to the other shoe until you go all the way around on both shoes. After you're done with that, you've successfully shined your shoes. All right, now that you can see the shoe is finally shined, and now that I'm done with all this, let's go view the final product in the sun. So, as you see here, the shoe is extremely reflective off the sun, which is exactly what you want. This is what's gonna get you a perfect inspection right here, besides all the other important stuff. So, right here, as you see, reflects off the sun, clearly shine. Now, if you look closely, this is the important part. So, that little mark that was here before is gone, all right? That's good. And the fact that I only spent really like a couple minutes on the front, that really shows that, you know, this method is really good. So I've been shining shoes for over a year now, you know, thanks to ROTC. Now here's the important factor. My technique is down so it doesn't take me as long. Yes, guys, it's gonna take a little bit when you first start, but you'll get used to it and your shoes will be just as shiny as mine. Eventually, a year goes by and your shoes will have a mirror reflection where you can literally see yourself in your shoes. And Blackjacks, that concludes our shoe shining video. Cadet Second Lieutenant Ouellette, signing out.